what y'all thinking, but yeah, we did a lot of trades, so a lot of teams got some super teams to make it harder. You're looking at two of them. But I did steal a few I'm not upgrades, but trades. I ain't gonna lie, to get my team a little bit better. Without cheating though, I did some good, honest trades. Ray.
There is something else seeing someone who knows what they're doing and dribbling with another like that.
How many ankles do you think you've taken this year? Hundreds? Thousands?
A lot, especially with the ankle breaker takeover.
When I'm out here playing, I feel like a lot of players use like PG. I do see Duncan a lot. What are some of the cards you see the community running with when you're out here playing?
A lot of Tim Duncan. I think he's one of the best level 40 rewards just because he had every 6'11". A lot of people run Beasley, Gary Payton, those cards with the fast shots.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We're basketball. And we've been waiting for this day.
I haven't played basketball so long.
Opening day in the NBA. Here's the starting San Antonio Spurs. Sohan and Wemby are big. Castle is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Anthony in at the 3 spot. And for Dallas, they've got Kyrie Irving. And it's Artest in at the 3, small forward. Stand two of the greatest words in all of sports, opening day.
Absolutely, Brian. Everybody's undefeated. Everybody's optimistic. But
I don't know who I gave.
he is eager to get going, whether you're playing or the guy on the sidelines drawing up plays.
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip.
Told you I haven't played it so long. Everything fucked up.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. So outside. Castle. He hits the back, sinks it.
So he did a little bit of everything, including finding his teammates like he did there.
Here's Perkins on the money from 12 feet away.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball, get him going.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Anthony finds Wembanyama. And it's Perkins with a rebound. Let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. Our topic was how he'll defend Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Straightforward saying Shea demands the ball, that he can work the defense. He'll need to stay disciplined and not get caught watching the play. Let's see how that approach works out for them, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Defense.
Sohan up top. Pass to Wembanyama. Let's go with a three. And the rebound goes to Dallas. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
Last year, as expected.
Wow.
Still get my buckets in too.
Putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. And it's rejected. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. On the wing, Anthony puts one up from 19.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective. Taking it right to the defense. Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks, guys. Well, after their three-point shooting abandoned them in the finals, the Mavericks have addressed that shortcoming in a major way, acquiring one of the splash brothers, Klay Thompson. Klay is eager for a fresh start and an opportunity, I'm told, to add another ring to his championship resume. This should be a match made in heaven.
Without a doubt. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Ooh, poked away. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. It's deflected. Here's the break. Up the floor. Finished off the break. Bull's got his second basket of the game.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Timeout called, the Spurs.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
This year. Space.
All right, let's go to the leaderboard and see the top passing teams last season. Second, the Spurs.
Well, last year they were an excellent passing team. They want that to continue into this year.
Sohan, right side. Pass to Castle. No good again that time.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's struggling to get going.
And he was fouled on the act of shooting. Take 50 throws.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks. That's what great offenses are all about.
Also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive. Assist numbers are off the chart.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
The Mavericks lead by 10. For three. They get it back. Bol. And he drops it in from the low post. Bol's got it.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take...
Second make it 5 points.
What a crafty move.
Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. He kicks the fantastic pass. Strong for the slam.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
All right, Stan, what's your take on this very youthful San Antonio Spurs roster?
Well, Brian, they've got the guy to build around. They're very exciting to watch. They've been gaining momentum. They're coming together as a unit, as a roster. And look, this team's got a chance to be very good together.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wembanyama.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Pass to Perkins, back to Irving. To the right side. Here's Perkins. Shot clock at 6. The shot. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Sohan, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Counted from distance.
Outside, inside, in between. It doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Now here's Irving. Defense is right there. From the arc. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. Spurs trail by 7. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Pass to Perkins. And here's Bol. Here's Artest. Gets the 3 to fall. Artest has got 5.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. You know, even though Wembanyama's first year was a tough one for the Spurs, there's a good outlook going forward, Grant.
And that's how it should be when you've got a generational talent like Wemby. The Spurs don't need to rush things at all.
Takes it inside, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Vonn Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that in Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
Rose against Gilgeous-Alexander. Rose, the pass to Perkins.
Why am I doing that?
Lets the 3 fly. Rose can't connect.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Sohan outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Castle for three. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line.
You know, that's the smartest play a defender can make there.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. The first free throw is good. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. And he's good on the second. And he makes all three. Here's Rose. Pass to Prosper. Over to the wing. Here's Artest. Here's Perkins. No good with the triple.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wembanyama. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
There were questions about Wembanyama's streak coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Here's Rose. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Spurs trail by 3. Rebounded by Prosper. Here's Artest. He's got 5. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. On the wing, Anthony. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Plenty of space. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Here's Perkins. 6 points for him. And he packs it down right in the face of Victor Wembanyama.
Can you say
I'm a new job
entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the layup is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
And Dallas calls time here. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
And the Spurs making a change here. Johnson's checked in. All right, let's look back on last season for a moment. Here were your scoring leaders. In the third spot, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Rose against Gilgeous-Alexander. Rose, the pass to Smith. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose.
And passes like this demonstrate Rose's unselfish attitude, which is why his teammates enjoy playing with him.
And there's the lob. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
Back to Rose. Out to the wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Prosper. Covered by Johnson. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Rose against Gilgeous-Alexander. Right side Johnson. Pass to Kessel. Up and over Smith. Castle misses. And so Thompson will bring it up for Smith. Rose, left side. And here's Thompson for three. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Banked it out. And now just a 2-point Maverick lead.
They have no answer defensively inside.
2 minutes remaining. Pass to Adams. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Some consider Adams to be the strongest player in the league. He never backs down from a physical challenge.
Dallas shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. First one falls for him. And he makes the first, and this is the second. Stan, when you talk to others about Keldon Johnson, one of the things you hear is that he's a natural leader.
Yeah, Brian, look, the intangibles with him are off the chart. This is a guy that got on the United States national team because of the kind of person and player he is. He leads by example every day.
Pass to Prosper. Back to Smith. On the wing, Thompson. And outside the arc. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Not too many players have ever had the feel for the three-point shot like Clay. He was born to shoot the deep ball.
Here's Fox. Mavericks with the rebound. Smith, left side. Now here's Thompson. He's guarded by Vassell. Smith passes to Thompson. Back to Smith. The three is up. And the Mavericks, another three.
He highlights Thompson scoring often.
Basketball.
But right there, just a great feed to get into the open teammate.
Pass to Vassell. Here's Fox. Looking to win the run. The rebound by Klay Thompson.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
A nice shot by Smith.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Inside, here's Fox. Smith with the rebound.
You gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Goes back up. Out to the right wing. Again, Dallas.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows. And putting in the work.
Yeah, come on, they're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off.
No,
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Well, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Mavericks team out there.
Just excellent first quarter defense.
What the fuck did I do? Get it in my trade. I mean, shit, work. that Kyrie. Yeah, I fucked that all up.
They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
We've got Smith, Patrick Beverly out there with Klay Thompson. Then it's Bol, and it's Perkins in at the 4. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Spurs on D. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Perkins. 6 to shoot. From the strike, and he gets it to go. Perkins has got 10.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots, and you build the lead.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Ryan, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Ryan, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie. Spurs trail by 15. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer, Fox. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Perkins, the pass to Perkins. And he lobs it up.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. And it's Paul with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Over Irving. Oh, it's blocked by Bol. Fast break. Here we go. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
That was some by-the-book basketball. Blocks the shot, gets out in transition, and finishes strong.
Sohan, right side. Oh, it's blocked by Bol. They recover it. They retain possession. Basket's good.
They better put gravity in.
Dallas leading by 17. To the middle. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Give him 8. Stan, your coaching career started in the 1980s. How are players different today versus then?
Well, look, players have always shared one thing. They want to be the best that they can be, and they want to win games. But the players now are bigger, faster, stronger, and more skilled. The rules have changed, so the game's a little bit less physical, particularly at the NBA level, but the players are just better.
On the wing, Anthony. No points yet. Got a piece of it. Out left to the wing. Here's Perkins. And Dallas hits again from deep.
He's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
We should be good. We should be good. Hey, chat, go ahead and promote me. I ain't do no promotion. Tell you I was going live today.
A different look for San Antonio. Wembanyama's checked in for Mamukelashvili. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Chris Paul.
I got 2 hits I'm doing on stream. One is called vonn-madness.
Fox, the pass to Anthony. And now here's Fox, guarded closely. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take straight two from the free throw line. You talk about De'Aaron Fox. What an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
That free throw, no good.
And looking at Fox, a microwave scorer and Tasmanian devil running up and down the floor. A fun player to watch.
So it's the Mavericks now. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Here's Perkins. Three-pointer off the mark. Spurs trail by 18.
I need to hit that. My bad, Kyrie.
Takes a 13-footer. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9.
Sweet-looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
Right at the free throw line. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Sohan. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Sohan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Oh, there's the alley. And that one's good. Bull's got 4 points in the quarter.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. Grant, with this media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, B.A. And the league benefits economically. Hopefully, more innovation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well.
The playoffs are a whole lot harder.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, he's a fearless player. I mean, Sohan not afraid to give up his body to give his team a better chance.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And the Mavericks with possession here. It's an 18-point lead. Irving looking around. And he misses the shot again. Only 2 of 7 in this one.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Dallas leading by 16. Here's Perkins. He's got 15. To the inside, Perkins. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game. Anthony, the pass to Fox. Back to Anthony. Pass to Sohan. Beyond the arc. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Sohan's got 9 points.
Off the catch, Sohan is pretty reliable. He's a smart shooter, and he won't pass up those high percentage opportunities.
Here's Perkins. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Here's Artest.
Leave Artest
and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Give him 8.
And this has been the story for them so far. They've been lights out from range, particularly in this quarter.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Here's Fox. Fox gets it to go inside.
It took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Back to Irving. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. The officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, so crafty at drawing fouls. Kyrie really enjoys going at the defense and daring them to get aggressive.
Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Devin Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Vassell can't get it to go. Dallas leading by 16. Here's Perkins. Oh, and that one
BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Anthony. Pass to Vassell. Lets it fly. And it's Perkins with a rebound. Perkins has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Perkins. 17 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Dallas scoring again.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Here's Kessel. Oh, it's blocked by Bull. And Irving gets it to go. Irving's got 8 points.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Will it go? Gilgeous-Alexander no good. And Dallas calls time here.
Who wants a t-shirt? You know what to do.
It's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. And San Antonio with a change here too. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Anthony. Gilgeous-Alexander against Rose. Thompson right side. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. 5 points in the game.
They're going old school out there now. Working the mid-range part of the floor.
Vassell outside. Outside Johnson. They still need this.
No.
And he got a whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Steven Adams.
And for Johnson, it's all about being consistent. When he does this, he's a major factor for this team.
And he sinks the second. And there's a bevy of young talent in the NBA right now. Who are you most excited to see grow into a star, Stan?
Well, what I'm really excited about, Brian, is to see which of these young talents become true stars, transformative guys. Certainly, Chet Holmgren and Wembanyama have already had this great rivalry. Scotty Barnes has become the next big point guard. We see Anthony Edwards, Paolo Banchero. There's a lot of guys that could be the guy, and it'll be fun to find out who actually develops into that play.
As the torch is passed, who's going to take the mantle? And there's the foul. It's on Keldon Johnson. That's his first foul. Beverly, he's checked in for Rose.
Coming onto the floor for your man, Patrick Beverly.
Now Smith. He's got 10. Inside, out to Beverly. Clock at 6. Smith outside. And here's Thompson for 3. San Antonio
Thompson, I
with the
tried to
rebound.
give it to you to set a screen.
Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Castle. He's got 11. Vassell passes to Wembanyama. From outside, off the mark.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Thompson with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Another shot. Smith outside. On the wing, Thompson. Covered by Johnson. And Thompson gets the 3.
He's still a
Thompson's got 5 points now this quarter.
With perfect mechanics, too. Klay Thompson's jumper is a work of art, an all-time shooter.
Pass to Smith. Thompson scanning the floor.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Back to Smith.
2 minutes.
Thompson with it. From downtown. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, despite that, they've done a decent job taking care of the ball, and they'll need to continue that if they want to hold on to this lead.
Mamukelashvili checked in for San Antonio. Paul comes in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Vassell. 3-pointer. No good. And that makes him 0 for 3. Dallas has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the 3-point line in the second. Beverly, count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
He said Paul can't hold him.
There's a minute 26 left in the second period. Here's Castle, covered by Smith. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Beverly, the pass to Smith. Vassell against Thompson. Back to Smith. And here is Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
And now looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here's a view of which teams last year got after it with their shot blocking. In the 3rd spot, the Spurs.
Well, last season, this was a team that prided itself on protecting the rim. They were not an easy group to score on inside.
They're one of the greatest shooters ever. Thompson's confidence is what makes him so dangerous.
Both free throws good from Thompson.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Vassell's shot is good.
Well, strong play by Vassell inside. Getting him a look this close is almost a sure bucket.
Pass to Adams. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Here's Castle. Second chance shot. Shot is good by Mamukelashvili. Mamukelashvili's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
Smith with it. 10 points for him. Here's the 3. Unable to get that one. And through 1.
That's right.
It hasn't even been close. The Mavericks on top, opening up a huge gap. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with Coach Popovich. And, Pop, I know you're not happy with the first half. They've taken the fight to you thus far. How do you take it back?
Yeah, they've been the aggressive team. I think we played really soft so far. Really pathetic defensive performance.
Coach, hopefully more toughness from your team in the second half. Thanks.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Dallas has the edge here at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
The difference in bench points is staggering. Their second unit came to play tonight. They were aggressive. You got to figure the starters are loving seeing how much work their second unit is getting done.
Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting the rim, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Dallas leading by 22. Here's who Greg Popovich is starting the second half with. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Castle is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Anthony in at the...
I know I didn't do this lineup.
Small forward position. Thompson left side. 5 on the clock. Over Castle. And Thompson gets it to go. Thompson's got 12 points in the game.
I mean, what can you do? Thompson doesn't get bothered easily by defenders. A great shooter.
Now here's Wembanyama. He's guarded closely. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Thompson outside. Off target from three-point range. On offense, here is San Antonio. And even after a year, the numbers that Wembanyama can put up are staggering.
Oh, terrifying what his stat line could look like in 5 years' time. His minutes and usage will only continue to grow. He could have multiple quadruple doubles in his future.
Dallas leading by 22. And he's going for the lob. Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. Sohan outside. The shot off that time. Solid defense from Bol. For Dallas, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Perkins. Good D by Wembanyama.
Tremendous defensive effort, saving a bucket right there.
Well, he's such a competitor at that end of the floor. Never takes a possession off.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to Anthony. Gilgeous-Alexander against Irving. Second shot opportunity. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander with the bucket inside. 13 points in the game. Irving up top. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. To the middle. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Anthony. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. You were there Bear stand in Miami at the inception of heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
Fox is checked in for San Antonio. Dallas leading by 20. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox, the inaugural 2023 Clutch Player of the Year, he said, quote, "You can't be afraid to fail. Obviously, you're not going to make every shot, but my team puts me in position to succeed, so the least I can do is have confidence in myself to take good shots." Brian?
Allie, thanks. You know, he's become a star. And the Spurs shooting just 42% so far in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander attacking. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard. Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. So it's San Antonio now. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Coach, when you watch Wemby, it's not the height that jumps out. It's the way he moves with that height.
Brian, I've been around the NBA a long time, and you think you've seen it all. But when you see someone with Wembanyama's size and the things he can do, his ball handling, his shooting range, the way he moves, blocking shots, this guy is one of a kind.
Feels like he's emerging as the face of the NBA soon.
I think that's what we all expect.
Here's Sohan. They get the rebound. Tries yet again. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Here's Anthony. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Here's Bull. Pass to Perkins. To the inside. Perkins. He goes up again, and he takes it up and lays it in. Perkins has got 12 points in the game.
Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
Here's Fox. And Fox powers it home.
Even though he's just 6'3", Fox can really get up, including slamming it down in style.
Pass to Perkins. Here's Artest. And it's good as he snubbed it right through the net. 10 points for him.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
And taking a look at last year's stats. Here were the players that led the way in terms of steals. De'Aaron Fox on top. Second is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
These two struck fear into their opponents last year. Able to force so many steals, they're a problem for opposing offenses.
Three-pointer, Fox. Mavericks with a rebound.
I'll tell you what, they rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's Perkins. He's got 19. The three is up. The rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 rebounds in the game. Fox outside. Wembanyama finds Fox. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama.
for 3.
Wembanyama's got his 4th assist with that last one. Outside Irving. Pass to Artest. Here's Perkins. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Man, good whistle there.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Mavericks.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with.
Well, in addition, I love their passing. I mean, they're buying into that team concept. That's hard to get out of your young guys.
Rose has checked in for the...
That shit is on, okay.
Mavericks. And San Antonio also making a switch. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. San Antonio's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the 3rd. Fox, the pass to Anthony. Now here's Sohan. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rejected by Bol. Time called here. The Mavericks decide to talk it over.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Dallas leading by 23. Rose up top. He's guarded by Paul. Rose, the pass to Perkins. Out to Rose. Shot clock at 5. And there's a 3-second violation.
3 seconds.
A chance to check out Dallas's upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they head out on the road to face the Suns in Phoenix. And then Monday, they'll head home to take on the Utah Jazz.
And looking at the Timberwolves matchup, that's one to watch for. The 4th contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm really interested in how those teams match up this early in the season.
Rose against Paul. Anthony outside. Spurs need to get one up here. Fox for 3. Lively grabs the miss.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Perkins. He's got 21. Down low. Out to Rose. Over to the left wing. Here's Perkins. He's covered by Fox. Tries again with 1 on the clock. Shot blocked.
Yeah, the reach is amazing. Sohan will get his fair share of blocks during his career. And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Carmelo Anthony.
And he can't hit the second. And so it's Rose who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just 1 game.
Another assist in the career of D. Rose.
Pass to Fox. Vassell outside. Back to Fox. There's the steal. To the inside. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Vassell passes to Anthony. Uses the glass on the layup. Anthony's got 5 points.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Here's Perkins. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on De'Aaron Fox. And he makes the first. And San Antonio making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Both good from the line that time. Grant, compared to some of the flashier scores, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
Fox outside. 6 on the shot clock. Rebounded by Prosper. Prosper's got his 6th rebound on the night. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation, but over and back.
You know, you think back to that first half. He only turned it over one time. But since then, he's been giving it away.
Mamukelashvili checked in for San Antonio. Got a hand on it. Here's Prosper. A wide open shot is on the money. Prosper's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Action on the break has fueled them tonight. They're winning the transition battle.
Yeah, they did a great job of controlling the pace throughout the game and keeping the defense on their heels.
Timeout on the floor. Mavericks. Dallas is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. To the paint, Prosper, and he slams it in one-handed.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Ball against Rose. Left side, Paul. Johnson on the wing. Pass to Mamukelashvili. And again, unable to change momentum here.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Oh, the dunk by Smith.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Thompson against Vassell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Coach, as you know, two-way wings like Devin Vassell are a hot commodity in the NBA these days.
Yeah, Brian, he's got good defensive instincts. He's got great length. And offensively, a pretty good three-point shooter, but his main weapon is that mid-range jump shot.
Castle checked in for San Antonio. Rose finds Smith. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Smith. Let's it fly. Rebound by San Antonio. Mamukelashvili's got his 4th rebound in this one. Johnson for 3. Offensive rebound, Spurs. And the basket by Castle. Castle's got 15 points.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Pass to Lively. Smith outside. Lets it go from deep. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave him all alone at the arc.
Inside, here's Castle. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Rose against Fox. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Smith. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game. Fox against Rose. Fox surveying the D. The shot that time not on target. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Thompson, the small forward. Washington holding down the 4. Patrick Beverly out there with Smith. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Mamukelashvili's gone 3 of 5 from the field. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Castle for 3. Ooh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
Well, you want to stop Johnson, but he figures out a way to hurt you with the pass.
On the wing, Thompson. Covered by Johnson. Back to Washington. Smith outside. Clock is at 3. Takes a 3. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Here's Castle, covered by Smith. Beverly outside. Smith outside. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Massey, the pass to Mamukelashvili. Now Johnson. Takes the 3. And no good. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Johnson against Thompson. Pass to Adams. Smith outside. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Castle, covered by Smith. They need this. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
And he drops the first.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Branham's checked in for San Antonio. Chris Paul comes in for McLaughlin. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Paul against Beverly. Paul passes to Mamukelashvili. Back to Paul. Up top Johnson. Defended by Thompson.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
Yeah, let's get it. No, we're not giving a chance.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Now here's Smith. Here's Adams. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
The strength of Adams is incredible. Able to finish off shots despite getting hit on the way up.
For your Mavericks, Steven Adams. 1 shot.
And Adams no good on that one. Stan, as a coach and now a broadcaster, you've gotten to visit all the great cities the NBA has to offer. Can you give us a favorite?
So, Brian, you're going to try to get me in trouble here. I'm going to give you one city and offend 29 other fan bases. Not a chance. I love all the NBA cities.
Not like you, not to take a stance. And Dallas calls time here.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Mavericks with some changes. Lively, he's checked in for Adams, and Prosper subbed in for Washington. And here's Smith. To the middle. Here's Lively. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
A playmaker on a totally different level. Paul can cut defenses to shreds with his play calls.
On the wing, Thompson. Back to Smith. On the wing, Thompson. Covered by Johnson. Out to Beverly. Shoots over Paul. Cold, the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Here's Branham. Here's Mamukelashvili. They shoot again. Lively grabs a miss.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Pass to Smith. And we haven't seen a new franchise join the NBA stand since the Charlotte Bobcats in 2003. 20 years later, though, things seem to be percolating a bit.
Well, you've seen it, Brian. There's some deep pockets out there and some great players all vying to get into the action. And we know that the NBA is all about growth.
Anthony's checked in for Bassie.
Why?
And here's Anthony. He'll bring it up for San Antonio.
Then they played Thompson. Not tonight. I'm talking about when he scored like
Now
30
Paul.
points in one quarter or some shit.
Pass to Branham. Driving inside. Doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Lively. Here's Smith. Here's Prosper. Out to Beverly. Fires for three. Rebounded by Branham. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And Paul gets it to go.
Yeah, and despite his relative lack of size, CP very crafty finishing inside.
Smith with it. On the wing, Thompson. Can't connect from short range. Well, the Spurs shooting only 36% since the fourth quarter started. Left side, Johnson. Three-pointer. On target from range.
Yeah, when it comes to his three-point shooting, Johnson is most effective from the corners.
Here's Smith. Well, granted, it appears the league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, BA. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
Nice assist. Nice pass. Get his first 2 points of the night. The Mavericks have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Here's Smith. Here's Lively. Next level. This guy is just going out and making a play. Here's Mamukelashvili. Can't cash it in from close range. 7-12 shots drop in the fourth quarter. Passes to over Johnson. Shot good by Thompson. Here's Paul. Anthony outside. Here's Mamukelashvili, covered by Lively. It's Johnson with the drive. Deflected! Smith outside. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got assist number 5 here tonight. Here's Branham, covered by Smith. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Derek Lively.
Yeah, Branham isn't just a jump shooter. He's also good getting inside and drawing these fouls.
One of the biggest challenges for coaches these days, Stan, is roster turnover. How do you deal with the player movement?
Well, look, Brian, it's to be expected, first of all. And second of all, you just, every year starts new. You start from square one every year, and you build it. And if you make an in-season deal, you start over again from square one and build it up.
Timeout called. The Mavericks. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive. And the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
Hey, these fans love him so much. And when he gets it going,
you know, a little light. 25. I did that part too.
they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. On the wing, Thompson. Shoots over Johnson. Thompson's shot is off.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Pass to Paul. Fires the three. Connects from downtown. Paul's got 5 points in the quarter.
And Paul loves these corner shots. Terrific at finding space to get his shot off.
Vassell against Smith. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
Here's Vassell. Smith with the rebound. And for Dallas, their shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. Rose outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Adams.
2 minutes.
And here's Washington. From deep three-point land. The shot, no good.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
And there's 1:38 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Smith against Vassell. To the left side wing. Back to Thompson. Pass to Smith. To snap the cold streak. Rebound San Antonio. Mamukelashvili's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says, and a great win for the Mavericks.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for P.
Well, just a fantastic job of distributing the ball. When you're able to see the floor like that and take advantage of what the defense gives you, it's huge.
Shooting one.
Well, ride this game round and down. Like I said, y'all just stay tuned. See what's one we gonna do tomorrow.
And so Anthony will bring it up for San Antonio. There's 38 seconds left to play in the fourth. And he gets the bucket.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
And Dallas with possession. Now Smith. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Mamukelashvili passes to Johnson. Washington grabs the miss. Rose outside. so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here now with Klay Thompson. And Klay, congratulations on the win. How satisfying is it winning games in front of this devoted crowd?
Well, we always want to put on a show for our fans. They deserve it. They show up every single night. And it's just fun to protect home court.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season.
Ain't no Klay here 14. See y'all next time, chat.